first thing I want to say is some of the comments you guys left were just really fucked up. Like, it was, I'm just kidding, motherfuckers. I'm cutting an onion. I gotta have feelings for you to hurt them. So for those of you who leave negative comments, just know that we literally sit back here and laugh at them. I'm literally cutting an onion right now to make some chili while I read some of your comments, because some of you are good. Some of you are, you just don't need to talk shit. All right, let's get in the video. Chili's going. Oh, while we're waiting. Ooh, flu season, man. Get this shit. But. Uh-oh.
Insulin drop. Eating that way after was devastating. I mean, never stayed awake an hour later. Because my insulin level. My whole body was just like, what did you do? Oh. After months, 2 months of eating clean.
That's how you know it's good, is when there's smoke coming out of it. We gonna need some energy for this one. Fuck it. Let's talk on the way to the gym.
Long days, long and nice. You feel? Now I don't even know, lady. Take it, go.
Ooh. Ooh, you know it's about to be nasty. Good morning, Valkyrie. Good morning. What's up, y'all? We gotta talk. Temperature today so far is 57. Sorry that didn't do it. And it's raining. So we have a messed up transmission and shitty tires. That'll be fun. Damn, son, Ford owners have gotten smart. They started carrying spares.
Just casting these spells when I'm spelling these words. That's real, that's real, that's too real. I've been Roosevelt, I need a new deal. Trying to figure out what I should do still. I'm really never waiting here too still. I don't even know what I should say at all. Should I jump on in? Should I get involved? God surround me, they love to talk. God take it all with a grain of salt. This work that I'm doing, they never see through it. And all of this rap that I see that they ruin. I came in the game and I'm trying to undo it. And still they all say they don't know if the shoe fit. I gotta see through it, man, won't be deluded with all these illusions. I know it's disputed, I gotta keep growing. They see what my root is. I tell you I run this, I'm done with excuses. Give me for a minute, trying to get what I've been giving out. Do it for the tickets, I don't listen to the critics. I'ma push them to the limit and these rappers getting...
Alright, so, first things first, no clickbaiting. HP70 don't work. Scat Pack transmission will not work in a V6. It's just that simple. So we took the spare block I have and we tried to line it up to see if the bolt configuration should be the same. It's not even close to the same. So, thank you guys, because in the last video I reached out to all of you and went, hey, if you have a recommendation on what I should do if the HP70 don't fit, or who I should talk to, and you guys came through. So I talked to German Sound. They said there wasn't really much they could do for me. So I reached out to Bill at Paramount Transmissions. Me and Bill shot the shit for a little bit. It was really cool because he's actually about 20 miles away from my hometown, so we had that connection right off the gate. So for those of you that don't know Paramount Transmissions, they are pretty much the quintessential gurus right now as far as the 8-speed and performance Mopars. So me and Bill came up with a game plan. As you're gonna see right here, another transmission has been ordered. It's on the way, it'll be here in a few days. Got it for $987 from Automotics.com. It's local. It's here in town, so as soon as this gets in, we will have it sent out to Bill, and we'll get our new transmission. Bought another HP45, and that HP45 is going to be accompanying the HP70, because we're going to push that to him, and both transmissions are going to be headed to the East Coast probably Monday of next week, and we're going to have a Dominator Series HP45 built by Paramount Transmissions. Don't worry about how much that is, just know it's a pretty penny, but it will be capable of holding 700 plus foot-pounds of torque without a worry, which leads me into my next thing. supporting mods. What do I need as far as making sure that the rear end of this thing doesn't blow up, considering I will be able to launch the car with this new transmission at close to 4,000 RPM. So first and foremost, we're gonna switch gears. Believe it or not, because a lot of people call me a liar when I say this, but we're still running an open diff on this thing. 309, so we're actually planning on going to a 370 LSD. We're gonna use the regular Mopar carrier, but we're gonna go that high. Check this out. When's the last time you saw one of these? With a nitro, son. When's the last time you saw one of those? Damn, my camera don't zoom in fast enough. But there you go. You don't see those very often anymore. There's a reason. Bye. See ya, dude. Sorry for the squirrel moment, but there's quite a few of you that are Mopar enthusiasts, so I figured you get a kick out of that. But yeah, 370 is going to go in. So accompanying that 370, we are going to find bigger half shafts. So if you or anybody you know has Scat Pack or Hellcat half shafts, let me know, because I could use them, and I'm really not trying to pay the brand new price because Dodge wants a little too much for those. Also, another thing, I'm going to be able to keep the same transcooler. Super stoked on that because I really wasn't looking forward to pulling the front clip apart once again, even though we have to do it here soon for a new belt. And the last but not least, we're going to have to get in contact with Drive Shaft Shop so we can get a single piece aluminum drive shaft. I know a lot of you are like, carbon fiber, dude, that's the way to go. But I have seen too many people at this point at the track launch the hell out of their car and watch strings come from underneath it. And not to mention, let's be serious, at the end of the day, all the carbon fiber is reinforced plastic. Hate to burst your bubble, might be cool. I own some of it. There's about to be even more. But it's plastic, and I don't really want a plastic drive shaft, no matter how light it is. We will be able to use the same shift handle. Everything's going to bolt up directly. There's going to be a bigger torque converter. There's going to be a couple cooling things on it. But it's going to bolt right back up. So the day that it gets in, I'll have a video out for you guys of switching out the transmissions. Yeah, so the plan is to have all this done and then take the upper lower intake ported and the bigger throttle body, as well as I just ordered an Alki controllers kit, and have all that down to my boys at Bailey's and get all this wired up and ready to go. And preliminary, or what I've been told I can expect, is just over 500 wheel. 500 wheel at 14 pounds of boost, plus me getting out of the hole in boost. I'm not gonna do the algebra for you because yeah, but I think we all know what that equals up to, and I'm pretty stoked to do it. And so is Rip, so we've been talking. But yeah, so today I also want to do another thing. And before we get into it, I want to give a special shout out to Kevin Van Voris right now, man. Hey, I feel for you, dude. I know how much those Hellcat crate motors are. Ouch. I got my eyes up and down here for you, dude. It especially is one of those things that kind of hits home because I know eventually I'm going to blow this motor up. And more specifically, I know I'm going to end up breaking this crank if we don't get to the forged components of the other one first. I do have another motor, you know, just in case. Just like he said in his video, if you're dailying your race car, you have to understand that shit's going to break. So I took that and kind of ran with it and made sure I got spare parts of everything. So today we're going to do a product review. We're going to do a product placement, and we're going to talk about the MFR Aero kit that's on my car. So let's step outside real quick. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance right now for the wind noise. I'm in Dallas. There's storms coming through. You saw a few minutes ago that the sun was up. The sun is no longer up, and there's a storm rolling in. So, sorry about the wind noise in advance, but we're going to talk about the splitter and the demon diffuser that's on the back of the car. Okay, so one of the big things right now in the Mopar scene is aero parts. Everybody wants to add little things here and there to make their car kind of stand out. Yes, I do have a downforce solution wicker bill. Those guys aren't sponsoring me. Who is sponsoring me though? MFR Engineering. So we're gonna start back here. And first, we're gonna talk about the fact that these guys are on everybody's bills right now. So let's go as far back right now. Let's talk about Alex Choi and Daily Driven Exotics. Alex Choi's BMW Drift Missile. It's got MFR, so they get plenty of exposure. But one of the little known facts is this is actual aero. Not like other companies. This stuff is real. A lot of people put lips on where you just bolt it directly to the bumper and it's on there, and you just get this little bit of extra, right? But this thing starts here and ends all the way back here behind the oil pan. And the reason for that is to actually cause some kind of wind resistance underneath the vehicle, okay? Now, a lot of people don't realize that on the Challenger, especially the Challenger, the rear bumper on this thing acts just like a parachute. How did we solve that? With this. So, we have a full-on, no joke, all the way to the diff diffuser. This isn't just for looks. We don't care about just having fins. Yes, it's dirty. I drive the car. But this thing bolts all the way through there. Now, we're not gonna get really crazy and show you all the mounting points just because that's not my business. Plus, we know how shiesty people are. MFR is the originators of the game, and there's a lot of people that are trying to steal their designs. So, what exactly is a splitter? So what a splitter does is it actually agitates the air to go underneath the vehicle. Everybody knows that driving a Challenger, we're driving a bit of a brick, it's not very aerodynamic. This helps solve that issue. Combined with the rear diffuser, what it actually does is it helps to promote an area of low pressure behind the vehicle, thus bringing it down, which will increase grip, will increase handling, and increases downforce on the vehicle. Now, on the regular car, is that going to be a big thing? No, it's not. But on cars that we actually race, we plan on doing high-speed things with, what it actually does is make the rear end of the vehicle more stable and allows for better grip. Now, there are some not so aerodynamic, we'll be nice about it. There's some not so aerodynamic pieces out there right now from companies that we're not going to claim, that we're not going to point elbows at, but they don't do anything. They're literally just for looks. Like it's an extension of the front clip. Like, okay, we're going to give you 6 inches of metal out front, but underneath it stops on the bumper. That's not doing anything for you besides making you look cool, I guess. This thing, we actually went as far as going ahead and welding directly to the frame of the vehicle. It's not going anywhere. No, I'm not going to stand on it, hang that up. But what it does do is that extends beyond the oil pan, thus creating getting rid of all the plastic air dam that's underneath it and creating pressure. Now, you have that trans tunnel, right, that's open, but as you get to the diff would actually split air, just like that. That was weird. But it would split air and go up into the cavity of the rear bumper, which causes a parachute effect. It will actually slow your vehicle down. Well, the rear diffuser that's on the car goes all the way to the diff. So it actually catches that air, redirects it, and in combination with the rear end of the vehicle will actually cause it to squat, thus giving you better grip. So, shout out to my guys, Mike, and everybody else at MFR Engineering. Can't wait to put this thing to the test, man. I know the initial plan was to show it off at SEMA, and we did that, but race season's upon us, brother. We're gonna get crazy. The events you can see me at this year. So I will be at Cletus and Cars. Whether the car is racing or not, I'll be there. I do plan on Streetcar Takeover in November. I am debating a gumball rally, and I'm debating a couple of half-mile things. If the car is ready, I do plan on racing at Texas 2K. That's a big if. It's a very big if. I mean, Houston's only 3.5 hours from me, but that's a 3.5 hour drive if something breaks. So, we got some testing to do. I'm just gonna keep bringing you guys along for the ride. So, there it is. It's another HP 45 going on the car. It's gonna be built. We're gonna have a couple of driveline components going in, thus making it strong and never having to worry about it again. We'll be able to launch and boost, which will take me from my current 1.89 60 foot to hopefully a 1.6 or a 1.7, making us that much faster. Because everybody knows if you don't get out of the hole, you ain't gonna win the race. Ask Demon owners, ask Scat Pack owners, ask 392 owners, because they've all learned the hard way fucking with me. But in any case, man, keep an eye on what's going on. Make sure you give my guys at MFR Engineering a follow. They're on Instagram at MFR Engineering. Once again, thank you guys. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for how far this channel is going, man, because we're at the point now where even I don't know how to take what's going on to the car. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna get my workout on, see if I can sweat. I'm fat, so I need to lose some weight. If I lose the weight, the car goes faster. So let's go in here and get savage on some fat. Y'all have a great rest of the week. I'll see you Saturday. Stay savage.
Day in the life of me.